What's up YouTube? This is LDS Reliance. Today I'm going to do kind of a half review video, half discussion video about this Berkey water filter. I've had my eyes on this product for several years and it finally went on sale, and so I went ahead and pulled the trigger. This product is no real secret. There's lots of people that talk about this. It's very common in prepper circles as one of the best water filters you can buy. I've read stories about armed forces overseas in bad conditions depending on this product for clean water, literally using it to purify rancid water from streams and ponds to live. I've watched a whole bunch of review videos on this product, and it's generally considered one of the best, if not the best, water filter you can buy for the money. Generally speaking, it's going to cost you about 2 cents per gallon of filtered water, which is phenomenal compared to buying bottled water. One of the reasons why I wanted this product was because I think that there is a high chance that there could be an extended grid down situation at some point in our country's future. You may disagree with me, that's fine, that's just my opinion. And if that were to come to pass, I would need a way to get more water than I have stored. I have about 150 gallons worth of water stored in the house in jugs, and then I have about 250 to 275 gallons in a container outside. And beyond that, I would need to find a way to purify water from a stream or creek nearby or a pond or something like that if I were to survive long term. You can order this product directly from their website, as you see here, and it's generally about $285, and that includes 2 filters, and then there's some other accessories that you can choose. Or you can order it on Amazon, and occasionally it will go on sale, and mine was closer to $250, which is pretty rare, as they don't go on sale very often. So let's go ahead and unbox it and see what we're working with. So here's what was in the box. Before we get any further, I should have mentioned this before. This is the Royal Berkey, which is the second from the bottom offering that they have. It's a 3.25 gallon filter. The Big Berkey is slightly lower than that, and then they have a couple models above that going all the way up to 6 gallons. But this one would meet my needs of my family at 3.25 gallons. These black filters last a long time. 2 of these in use will last 6,000 gallons before needing to be replaced. And they go above and beyond a ceramic filter. They will filter out heavy metals and other contaminants that won't get filtered out with other lesser media types. So after opening this up, there is a little bit of assembly required, so I'll go ahead and get it assembled, and then we'll talk about the components and how it works. Part of that assembly involves priming the filters, as you see I'm doing here. I'm probably doing it wrong, but I'm trying to follow the directions as best as I can. Okay, so here it is fully assembled. It was very easy to put on. The spigot on the bottom was threaded in with a couple of washers, some rubber washers. The top little handle gets threaded on with a screw, and then the 2 elements inside get threaded through there's 4 holes inside here. I'll show you that in a second. And they go down through the hole and then get screwed from underneath with some wing nuts. So really easy to install. So opening up the top here, you've got the 2 elements, the 2 black filter elements there. There's some little plugs that you put in for the other 2 holes that I'm not using. You can use up to 4 filter elements if you want. I didn't feel like that was necessary, so I'm just using 2. You can only use 1 if you want. It'll hold quite a bit of water, and then it just slowly goes through the filter elements and drops down into the lower tank, which is where the actual filtered water will end up. So I'm going to clean that out. There's still a little dust from the packaging. I'm going to wash that out real good and then put a load of water through this thing. And then after all that, I'm going to taste it. And I mean, that's not a very scientific task, but I'm going to taste it and see what it tastes like compared to tap water. Okay, so it's the next day. This thing has been percolating for overnight, and as you can see, it took pretty much all night to get down toward the bottom. So let's see what we've got in the bottom. So it's about half full. Okay, I have cleaned this out, rinsed out the top and the bottom part, poured out all the water that was in there and all that, and now I've refilled the top. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid back on this and wait till tomorrow morning and check it out and then do our first taste test. Okay, it's been 24 hours since I filled this up, so let's see what we've got here. Okay, it's pretty much down to the same spot it was yesterday. So there's about an inch of water down there at the bottom. So it worked. You definitely have to give this thing some time to filter. One other thing of note, those black filter cartridges, the pores are so fine that you can actually filter out food coloring out of water. So they are going to filter out 99.99% of bacteria and pathogens. So forgive it for taking a little while. It's doing a lot of work. Okay, it's time for the taste test. Let's see what this tastes like. All right, well, it tastes really good. There's absolutely no aftertaste. I don't taste any of the chlorine or heavy metals or anything that are in tap water. So I'm not a connoisseur of bottled water or anything like that, but it tastes good to me. I know it has a great reputation, and this is going to be something that my family can use every day, not just in a disaster situation. We can use it to filter out the junk that's still in tap water, and we can use it if there were a disaster. I would have no problem pouring absolute junk water into that and letting it filter all of the pathogens and everything out. In fact, I think I'm going to do a video on that soon. That's the end of another product review video. If you're interested in buying this, head to the Amazon link in the video description. Thanks for watching.